So what we did is we draw it. When we draw it upside down, what happens is you're no longer thinking about, oh, this is a nose, or this is his fingers, and this is his ear. It has to be like that. You, without really realizing it, your left brain is interfering with what you're doing. It says, oh, it has to be like that. You're silly that, a nose is not, you cannot draw a nose like that. The left brain talks. When you draw it upside down, left brain cannot make any sense of it. I mean, what is this? It doesn't know that it's a nose or something. But if you're still trying to find out, oh, this is a nose, even when it is upside down, it doesn't work. You just draw it as, well, this is just some lines. It is the right brain who has to do the drawing, not the left brain. There's a real improvement in this. There are others. We can take a look, maybe afterwards. You will see, and you can try it also with other pictures. You will see that there is a big improvement when you draw it upside down, because then your left brain stops to talk to you. And all this thought, like you verbally say things to yourself, is coming from the left brain, of course. Some of the tasks require parallel working, a holistic view, and when left brain starts to talk, it spoils the whole thing. You are not able to do it correctly. So this is what it is about. This is the book that I wrote for The Winning Team, Malcolm Gladwell. I gave you others the other books. Well, you're going to get this one. I kept this one here. It's called Outliers, The Story of Success. So it tells about why some people are really successful. Well, he says, well, there is a rule of 10,000 hours. Did you heard about that? The 10,000 hours is like as soon as that you finish, like you're in a school, you're a kid, you start something, like you start taking piano lessons. It's not about you have a talent or not. It's all about that. Do you like it or not? Or do you like playing piano? Or do you like playing tennis? Then what happens is, what you do is that before others really finish, you will be doing a lot of experiments, a lot of trials, exercises, and you will be finishing like 10,000 hours before anyone else. So 10,000 hours, well, theoretically, I would say, is the threshold. When you pass that threshold, you're becoming an expert. You're becoming really good on it. So, well, 10,000 hours is, of course, not something easy to achieve. It takes a lot of effort. And you do this only for the things that you like. I mean, you can do this without liking something, like you don't like to play tennis, but somebody is forcing you to play tennis, you will be reluctant to do that 10,000 hours to become an expert. But if you really like that, it will be very easy for you. So you need to find the profession that you really like. So that's actually the trick. If you have a lot of experiments, a lot of trials, errors, exercises, then you're becoming an expert naturally. We talked about the craftsmanship and becoming a master. Next time, I will tell you about the Dreyfus and Dreyfus skill acquisition model. That's very important for us because in our industry, of course, programmers are very important for us. And there is a big difference, there is a big gap between a good programmer and a bad one. A skilled one and a non-skilled one, there is a big gap in terms of you know, productivity. So that is very important, like 10 times difference. So how can we make the people, programmers, achieving better results, solving problems faster, coming up with better designs, less error? How can we do that? We have to increase their skills, and how can we do this? We first have to understand how the skill is being acquired. Of course, we understand that you have to have many experiments, many exercises. We of course have to understand how the brain is working. This is why these guys are writing this book. Andy Hunt, it's his book. How can we take best from our brain? So we will talk about that a little bit as well. And let's give a break. Let's turn it off.